Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Trackman 44 here. Hey, I'm not really much of a horticulturalist. I'm not much of a gardener, but we kind of like to have fresh peas, fresh green beans, just all the fresh things that you can get in a garden. Love them over the course of the summer. Your onions, tomatoes, all that kind of stuff. But there's nothing more aggravating than just to have your garden getting started going good, and you find out you come in some morning, and find out some rabbit had managed to get in through your gate and through your fencing and stuff overnight, and just total demolish or annihilate the vast majority of your little sweet peas, your little beans, and they can do a tremendous amount of damage in just one night. I've fought those things for a number of years, and I finally came up with a solution that's kind of so far helped me out really, really well this year. You want to be able to protect those. So what I've done is I went to the trouble of cutting the bottoms off of McDonald's soda cups, McDonald's coffee cups, whatever, and every evening I'd come out about dusk and I would set an individual cup upside down on top of every one of them. And that worked real well, but it really gets to be a pain in the rear if you got 60, 70, 80, or 100 plants or something like that, but you do what you got to do. This year I decided on something different. I have a cousin that inherited some property, and on that property had a bunch of PVC pipe of all different sizes. And through my much older brother, I got the opportunity to go ahead and haul a lot of that piping off. So what I did is I took this piping, 6-inch and 8-inch, and I just ripped it in half and made troughs out of it. Every evening, instead of going to the trouble of putting the cups over the top of them, I just come out and roll those pipes on top of them. And in the morning, just roll the pipes back off of them until they get strong enough to where the rabbits aren't going to come in and just totally annihilate them. At the end of each one, you can use cardboard or a piece of thin sheet metal and you stick them right into the ground just like that. Now I don't know, but it might be my imagination, but it sure seems like those little tunnels, it seems like it kind of holds a little bit of heat in there. And I swear in the mornings I come out and they got to be bigger than what they were when I covered them up. I don't know if that creates a real good environment during the night as the night gets cooler. I don't know if that saves some of the heat, in that enclosure or not. But my imagination tells me that it does, and that's all that matters. This works really very well for me. Everybody doesn't have access to the pipe, but if you have the opportunity to get a little bit of pipe free, I wouldn't go out and buy it. But if you have the opportunity to get a little bit of the larger diameter pipe free, this is really a good way, in my estimation, to protect these little plants from those doggone rabbits and varmint that like to come in and eat this stuff at night. And you know what? This is a quick and simple little video, and this is Tractor Man 44, and I'm out of here, guys.